Hello everyone, here is teacher Stolle from EnglishBay, and today we are doing lesson 1 from our mechanical engineering vocabulary course. Lesson 1 is standard mechanical components. Okay, so now I will read the words and definitions and you can repeat after me. You can put the pause on the video every time after I finish the reading and you can repeat after me. Here we have the word, we have an image, and we have a definition. Okay, let's start. Nail. A small metal spike with a broadened flat head driven into wood to join things together or to serve as a hook. These are nails. Okay, let's go on the next one. Screw. A short, sharp-pointed metal pin with a raised helical thread running around it and a slotted head, used to join things together by being rotated so that it pierces wood or other material and is held tightly in place. These are screws. This is thread. We can see screws everywhere, in every furniture, machine, everywhere. Okay, let's go on the next one. Bolt. A bar that slides into a socket to fasten a door or window. Stud. A relatively long rod that is threaded on both ends. The thread may extend along the complete length of the rod. Here we have different versions, as you can see. Okay, let's go on the next one. Fastener. A hardware device that mechanically joins or affixes two or more objects together. Nut. A nut is a mechanical fastener with a threaded hole. So usually we put nut on the bolt. Next one. Washer. A small flat metal, rubber or plastic ring fixed between two joining surfaces or between a nut and a bolt to spread the pressure or act as a spacer or seal. Yes, so we put washer on the bolt and then we can put the nut. And the last one, rivet. A metal pin used to fasten flat pieces of metal or other thick materials. Okay, let's start with the second page. Our first word here, insert. A fastener element that is inserted into an object to add a threaded hole. Here we can see different versions. Okay, next one. Standoff. A threaded fastener used to hold two parts a set distance apart. Blind rivet nuts. A one-piece, eternally threaded and counterbored tubular rivet that can be anchored entirely from one side. Clevis pin. A part of clevis fastener that allows rotation of the connected parts about the axis of the pin. So we have a pin here, as you can see. Next one. Shim. A washer or thin strip of material used to align parts, make them fit, or reduce wear. Shims can have any shape. Here we can see this. Okay, Next one. Spacer. Typically, a simple length of tubing which increases the distance between parts and allows a bolt to pass through the center. So usually bolt passes through this center here. Next one. Fastening brackets. Any intermediate component for fixing one part to another, usually larger part. So for example, we can have one component here and another component here, and through these holes we put screws and we join together. So now those two components will be held with this fastening bracket. Next one. Spring. An elastic object that stores mechanical energy that, when it is compressed or stretched from its resting position, it exerts an opposing force approximately proportional to its change in length. Okay, this is how spring works. And the last one here, a latch. A type of mechanical fastener that joins two or more objects or surfaces while allowing for their regular separation. We usually use latches on the garage doors, for example. Okay, that's it for this page. Okay, now let's start with the final page for today. Our first word is bearing. A machine element that constrains relative motion to only the desired motion and reduces friction between moving parts. This is bearing here on the picture. Now we have ball bearing. A type of rolling element bearing that uses balls to maintain the separation between the bearing races. Next one. Hinge. A mechanical bearing that connects two solid objects, typically allowing only a limited angle of rotation between them. We use hinges on the door. Next one is shaft. This is shaft. A rotating machine element, usually circular in cross-section, which is used to transmit power from one part to another, or from a machine which produces power to a machine which absorbs power. Okay, I hope that was clear. Now we have gear. A toothed wheel that works with others to alter the relation between the speed of a driving mechanism. These are gears. Now we have axle. A central shaft for a rotating wheel or gear. This is axle. Now we have belt. A loop of flexible material used to link two or more rotating shafts mechanically, most often parallel. So this is the belt. This is one rotating shaft. And for example, on the other side, we would have another rotating shaft, and that would be this mechanism. Now we have cam. A rotating or sliding piece in a machine used especially in transforming rotary motion into linear motion. Okay, and the last word for today, gear train. A mechanical system formed by mounting gears on a frame so the teeth of the gears engage. You can see this on the picture. Okay, that would be it for today's lesson. See you for the lesson 2.